What's up, Tint family? Welcome to our second Tint Wisdom live stream. This one's coming to you from Indianapolis, Indiana for the Tint-Off. So we're here for the Tint-Off, and today's live stream we're going to go over the absolute best way to create a quote for a flat glass. So that would be for a home or a business. If you're creating a quote for window tinting, you're probably doing it on a piece of paper or maybe in an Excel file. Or maybe you're even using, like a generic app or whatnot. I'm going to show you the absolute best way. The reason it's the best way is, number one, it's the fastest way. Number two, you're going to see a higher approval rate, and number three, it shows the customer how on top of your game is, on how on top of your game you are. When they receive that quote instantly while you're there at the job, they get it through email, they get it through text, and of course you can show it to them on an iPad or on a phone. It really sets the bar against any other quotes that might be coming in competing against you. So let's go ahead and hop in and take a look at the process, which is rather simple. So this is the dashboard of Tint Wiz, and we're going to get started by adding a brand new client into Tint Wiz. So I click the schedule button. Now we're here going to create a project. So we're going to create a new project, and we're going to create a new contact. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the client's name. It's going to be Paul Jones. I'm going to type in his phone number and an email address. Let me go ahead and change that phone number actually. So while we're doing this, if you have any questions, just go ahead and put them in the comments below. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching this afterwards, if you use the comments, I'll definitely answer any questions. I'll answer them both in the comments, and then it's possibly something we'll bring up in the next Tint Wisdom next Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the address, and as I type in the address, you're going to see all these addresses populating here. They're populating in Indianapolis because I'm in Indianapolis right now. They're going to populate based on the addresses closest to your area, which makes it really simple. So you can go ahead and see as you're typing, you can see it populating right here, and that's actually integrated with Google Maps, as you can see on the bottom there. So every address is in here. You can just click that address and go ahead and save the contact. Now, as you can see, the next step is to select the project type. For this one, we're going to go ahead and do a residential project. And we are going to use the contact's address. Now, if this project wasn't at the contact's address, let's say it was at another location they had, like for example, if you're dealing with a contractor, they might have many project addresses. You do have the opportunity in here to go ahead and click Enter Project Address and type in an address specific for this project, even if it's not that contact's actual address. But for this one, we'll go ahead and use the contact address. You do have notes and descriptions this is for the consultation or installation, and then we go ahead and assign this, and we're going to go ahead and schedule this for tomorrow 8 a.m. for a 2-hour duration. And then you can see here, I'll leave this click so it goes ahead and notifies the customer via text message and email and confirms their appointment. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm it, and now we're at the overview of the project. So this is where we're going to jump into actually creating that proposal. So as I scroll down, obviously you can see the event, which is the consultation. You can see the address. You can also see the contact information of the customer, their phone number, and so on, their email address. Now right here where you see measurements, this is where we're going to start. So I'm going to click Add Rooms and Measurements. I'm going to go ahead and add the, let's say, master bedroom. Click Add Room. Cool. So now I have the master bedroom. I'm going to click into that master bedroom, and now we're going to click Actual Measurements for the master bedroom. So let's say there's a bay of windows. It has 3 windows, let's say, and they're 36 inches wide by 48 inches tall. You can see right below the area, the square footage is automatically calculated and rounded up to the even number. You can see here in the work order area, you can add a specific film if you know what film the client's going to be getting on that window. For this example, we don't know the price yet because we're going to go ahead and quote more than just this bay of windows, and we're going to quote them as an overall project. And we don't know the film the customer is going to select. I'm going to show you how to give the customer many options. So we're going to go ahead and save that measurements. Let's go ahead and add a door, and that one's going to be 36 by 70. You can see it's 18 square feet. I'm going to go ahead and note that this one's a west facing door. The direction the glass is facing can be helpful when matching film types. You don't have to note it, but I find the best practice is definitely note the directions. You never know when that can come in handy even after the project has been completed. So we're going to save the measurements, and now we're going to go back to rooms. We have obviously you see here in the master bedroom we have the 3 windows and we have the door. We're going to go back to rooms now. Let's add another room. So let's see, we're going to go to project, and you can see right here in the project and the measurements, you can see the master bedroom, and you can see that there's no film selected yet. You can see the windows, you can see the doors, and this is just a quick overview. I wanted to show you when you're on the project overview you can see that as well. So you can click obviously to and from really easily. Back to measurements. Let's go ahead and add another room in here. So for this one we're going to do bedroom 1, add room. Let's also add a bathroom, add room. In here I'm going to click into bedroom 1. Let's add some measurements, and let's say bedroom 1 has a skylight, and skip a skylight. Let's say it has a transom, and on that transom it is going to be, let's say, 24 by 15. You can see that's a small little window. We're going to save that measurement, and then we'll add a door, which is right below that transom. So that one will be 36 by 70 as well. We go back to the rooms. We're going to add the bathroom now. Add measurement. We're going to do a window in here, and that window is going to be, let's say, a large window. It's going to be 48 by 60. So you can see again, as you're typing in the width, 48 inches by 60, you automatically have the square footage. It's a small thing. I'm sure everybody knows how to calculate square footage, but when you don't have to calculate it, you not only save the time and the mental energy, but you also save the mistakes. Even if that mistake only happens once a week, once a month, once a year, it's a mistake that you don't have to deal with ever again. So we'll go ahead and save that measurement and go back to the rooms. And you can see now we have 3 sets of rooms in here. We have the master bedroom, and we can see it has 54 square feet. We see the bedroom has 21, and we can see the bathroom has 20. So we're going to go back to the project overview. This is what I showed you earlier. And you can click in here really easily from the project overview and actually see what these entail. I can expand them all. I see that my total square footage for the job is 95 square feet. And now it's time to create that proposal. The measurements are in there. So we're going to go ahead and create that proposal. Pretty simple, by clicking Create Proposal right here. You can see the proposal automatically has a unique proposal code. And you can type in any notes for this proposal if you'd like. And then as you go down, you can see Solution 1. This is going to be the first film option that we're going to give them. So in this example, we're going to give them 3 film options so they could choose from. So the first option, let's give them Hooper Optic Fusion, and we'll go with Fusion 28 since it is a home. They don't want it to be too dark, and you can see all films are preloaded in here, not just Hooper Optic. Absolutely every brand is in here. If you come across a brand that's not preloaded in here, just let us know in the support area and we'll have it added instantly for you. So we're going to go ahead and add that Hooper Optic Fusion, and you can see right here you have a before price, a discount price, and an after price. Now you can just price it just with a price. So we could just price it at, let's say, $850. Or if you want to go ahead and show like a before price and an after price with a discount, you could say, look, this job is normally $975 and we're going to do it for $850, and you're getting a 12% discount. And what's really cool is you can actually add the discount percentage you want, or you can do it the way I did, which it calculated the percentage discount that the customer was receiving. So right here you have the solution title. That's optional. Now, what's really cool is right here, you can see the solution description. Now that automatically populated because I selected the Hooper Optic Fusion 28. These are the stats on the Fusion, these are the notes on the Fusion, privacy from the outside looking in, natural view looking out, the warranty and everything. Now these notes are totally customizable by you. You can go in there and edit them at any point. But what's really cool is they're going to pop up every time, so you don't have to type in those notes. If you want to add anything, you can, but you don't have to. Another thing that's really important about these notes is, you can see right here, it says one-way privacy film. Once you're done quoting this job for the customer, if you leave and they don't schedule with you, they don't go ahead and do it, you can imagine if they're discussing it with their wife or husband, or they're looking at it a few days later, they probably have no idea what Fusion is at that point. So the description becomes very, very helpful for them to recall, what the different options are, as well as, and compare them. So let's go ahead and keep going. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Save Solution. I'm not going to type a title, solution title for this one. We'll just go ahead and go with the information that was automatically populated. So I'll hit Save Solution. And you can see this is the Solution 1. You can see the notes that they're going to see, you can see the price, and you can see the film that's for Solution 1. We're going to add Solution 2. For this one, we're going to offer them Hooper Optic Ceramic 40. And you can see again, the notes popped up right under here that it's a patented nano ceramic technology, that it has a natural tone, low reflectivity, the stats, that there's no discoloration for the life of the product, as well as the warranty. So you can see that right there. Boom, we're hitting save. I didn't put a price. For this one, we're going to go ahead and offer it at $1,150. Normally, this would be more like a $1,400 product. So you can see it gave them a 17% discount, which is a nice large discount. And we saved it. And now we can see we have the Hooper Optic Fusion as an option. We have the Hooper Optic Ceramic 40 as an option. We're going to create one more solution for this example. And with this one, we're going to do the Dre. So you can see the Hooper Optic Dre. And we're going to go ahead and price this one at, let's say, $1,550. And before discount, something like this would be more like in the $1,800 range. You can see the discount again is populated, and you can see down here we have the stats and notes on Hooper Optic Dre. Again, I just want to stress this isn't just the notes and so on aren't just for Hooper Optic. If you type in Flex Film, Solar Guard, Veloce, absolutely anything, V-Cool, they're all in there. And like I said, if you note a film that you use that you don't see in there, let us know and we'll add it right away. So let's go ahead and save the solution. And that's it. I just created a proposal. Now let me go ahead and click to view this proposal. And you can see this is what a customer would see on the proposal. Let's see. You see the company name. Now this would be a logo if you would have uploaded your logo into Tint Wiz, or you can just leave it as text. And then you have customers' information, their phone number, their address. And then you also have the company's information up top, so they can go ahead and call. You have that unique proposal number, and you have the date that the proposal is made on. Scrolling down, you see the project address. You see the master bedroom. Now these are the dimensions, the quantity, the square footage and everything. They can go ahead and see what that is. You can go ahead through here. And okay, I see the proposal is not on the browser. Give me 1 second. Let's get this going. Let me go ahead and move over to that proposal. Hang on 1 second. Second, a little technical difficulty here. trying to get the screen to show the actual proposal. I'm going to open this in another window. It'll be a little easier to show you. We'll go through the proposal. It's a good time to ask any questions if you have any. All right, we're up. Let me make that screen a little smaller. Alrighty. So you can see the proposal right here. You have the company name at the top. That would have your logo if you had uploaded your logo. You have the phone number, you have the customer's information, and then as we scroll down this proposal, you can see we have the master bedroom. You click in and expand it, see the actual dimensions. You have the bedroom, click down, you'll see the actual dimensions, and you have the bathroom. Now, below the measurements, you see the solution. Solution 1, this was the one-way privacy film, and you can see that it was the Hooper Optic Fusion 28. You can see all the notes and stats. If they want to select the solution, they would just click here, select this solution. Solution 2 is their Hooper Optic Ceramic 40. Also right here, you can select this solution, or they can go ahead and go with the Dre, and they can select that solution. So we'll go ahead and select, let's say, the Dre. And you can see right here at the bottom of the proposal. Now, just to be clear, this proposal, this is what the customer would see exactly. This is also what you can see when you're previewing it. So right now we're previewing it, but this is the exact same proposal that a customer would see. And you can see once they went ahead and clicked, this is their solution. You can see it's going to show them what the solution they selected is, and it's going to show them the price. Now a little lower, it goes ahead and gives them an opportunity to type in any notes. I'd like earliest available installation date, and it gives them a place that they can go ahead and type their name when they're approving it. So this is going to be approved by Mary Jones. They can click approve proposal, and you can see that it's time stamped right here, proposal approved, the date and the time. We'll get in touch with you shortly for your scheduling your installation date. Please feel free to contact us regarding any questions or concerns. Thank you for your business. So now let's head back to the app. I want to show you what's really cool in the app. All right, so we're back in the app, and I just want to show you real quick. Up here, you can see that the proposal was approved. And you can see that this is a notification that you would receive inside your app, but you also get an in-app notification. So it'll like pop up on your phone instantly, as well as an email through your Gmail or through your email account, whatever email you have as your company email on here. So you're notified the second the proposal is approved. That gives you the chance to go ahead and get back to the customer instantly. Yeah, maybe you could have waited an hour or 2 hours and still scheduled it. But when you're on top of it, customers really notice and appreciate it, and it could be the difference between you getting a 5-star review or 4-star review or no review at all. It really is cool that you're notified instantly. You know what's going on. You're not going to miss a proposal or miss an opportunity at all. I want to go ahead and click back in here and show you something we skipped over. So I'm back in here, and you can see the proposal. You can see that it's approved. But I do want to show you when we click to view it, I was just clicking this view button up here at the top. To send the proposal to the customer, it's as easy as clicking this little airplane that says send. Click send, and you can see now this is the page to send the proposal. You have their information. If you needed to send it to somebody else or a different point of contact, super easy. If it's them, it's already pre-filled in for you. But if you need to send it to somebody else, you can absolutely do that. And you can even put in your own information and send a test if you wanted to. But up here would be where you'd preview it Right here would be where you send it, and so on. So let's go back to that project. And you can see now, right here under proposal, you can see the status of it. You can see that it's been approved. You can also see the customer's notes that they provided, and you can see that the price automatically came up here. This is the price. It got it from the proposal, so it already knows now the price. You're never typing in something twice in Tint Wiz. It's meant for efficiency and to save time. So you can see that right here. And the next step would be, a really cool step would be the invoice right here. So to create the invoice, whether you're using our internal invoicing system or you're using the QuickBooks system, you can see everything's already in there. It already knows the price. It already knows the person. You just pick from your tax rate, click Save Invoice, and go ahead and send the invoice. What I want to show you, though, is going back to the project. Let's go ahead and schedule this installation. So it's as simple as scheduling, hitting Schedule. You can see it already knows the project. We're going to change this up here to installation. We're going to schedule this one for Javon, and we're going to schedule this for, let's say, next Monday at, let's say, 10, and this is probably going to be, let's say, a 4-hour installation. We're going to notify the customer, and you can see it's blocking off the area where you selected the installation. It's also showing it on the map as a pin marker. The pin marker becomes extremely handy because while you're scheduling, if you have other installations going on or other consultations, you can actually go through the calendar and see where are those pins and match the pin you're scheduling with the existing pins, so you can schedule it really efficiently and try to be in that area, get more done in that area instead of just scheduling the next available spot and then running around town. Super helpful, especially in like high density areas where traffic is a concern. Saving a couple hours of drive time could mean another installation for the day. And when you extrapolate that over the course of your week and over the course of your month and your year and so on, that's a lot of money or a lot of time saved driving around, as well as gas and so on. So we'll go ahead and confirm this installation, and you can see right here now we have this installation scheduled here. So the customer will receive a text message confirmation letting them know that they have their installation scheduled, and as a business owner, you can go ahead and see exactly what's going on. You can see the consultation, you can see the installation when it's scheduled for, and last thing I want to point out here is during that consultation and during that installation, please use the project attachments. When you get to the job, take pictures. Whether you're doing it or your consultant's doing it, take pictures outside the house, inside the house, of all the windows you'll be tinting, and upload them here. Once you're done with the installation, take pictures, upload them there. The pictures are going to be super helpful. When you upload pictures during the consultation, it's very easy for the installer, even if it's you, to go ahead and go back and tint the right windows. While I hope the customer will approve the proposal on the spot, there's customers that will contact you months later for jobs, even sometimes just to add windows, or they had questions and so on. And when you're able to click in 2 seconds and see all the pictures of the customer's home, you're making your life easier, you're saving a possible second trip out there, and you're also showing, again, the customer that you're on top of your stuff. Like, this isn't a hobby for you. This is something you take very seriously, and it shows them that they're in good hands. It shows them that you're not fly by night. You didn't print out a quote form. You're not scribbling it out on a piece of paper. You obviously have systems in place, and those systems are in place, to make the customer experience better and to make your business more efficient. On that topic, when we went over the approval process on that proposal, you'd be surprised what time of day and time of night and what days customers approve proposals. There are plenty of people who work all day, and they're not going to get a chance to look at this until the evening. Now, if they're looking at it at 9 or 10 p.m., they're busy, they have to work the next day. Do you want to make them have to call you in the morning and remember, or do you want to let them approve it right there on the spot? Is it going to be a handwritten proposal that they can't read your handwriting because you're in a rush, or is it a digital proposal that they can clearly view from their phone or from their computer, whether they're at home or work? these are the different, like, these are the little ingredients that go into a successful tint company and make the difference between your proposal being approved or your competitor's proposal being approved. So that's a proposal. It's very easy. It's very easy for all films. It's very easy for flat glass, residential, commercial, and automotive. So go ahead and jump into Tint Wiz. If you're not signed up already, you can do so by going to tintwiz.com. The only thing it's going to ask you to get started is your name and your email address. There's no credit card. There's no other information that it's going to ask you. Just simply your name and your email address. You're not signing up to anything. You're not committing to anything. But you're getting the opportunity to go ahead and check it out and you start using it right now. The other place you can find the Tint Wiz app is in the Apple App Store. If you do use an Apple product, whether it be an iPhone, iPad, go to the App Store, download it there. Super convenient because you do get those in-app notifications when you get it from the App Store. So that's creating a proposal. And if you have any questions, please use the comments. Next week, we're going to be showing you how to actually create a proposal for automotive. Automotive's not typically something people associate a proposal with, and that's the big mistake, because there's a ton of money to be made in automotive when you're doing it properly and when you're sending out proposals. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is to go ahead and turn a customer that may be a $200 or $300 tint job into a $3,000 or $4,000 customer. And I mean $3,000 or $4,000 customer, and that's just on their car. So make sure you go ahead and check us out every Tuesday for Tint Wizdom. Next week's Tint Wizdom is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going back to the 7 p.m. Eastern spot. If you have a specific time of the day that you'd like us to go ahead and try, we're open to it. Leave a comment with your preferred time, and we'll do a Tint Wizdom at that time. So thank you so much for watching, and look forward to meeting everybody at the conference today or tomorrow through Friday. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.